I think the movie's most famous for this one scene. Whoa, wait, did you see that? The bullet missed! So why'd she die? Look it, there it went! What the fuck?
And you think that's bad. That's half of the movie. I mean, most of the firefight scenes take place between this agency that Edward Carnby used to work for, then went rogue because they weren't helping him find out about his past, which he just conveniently seemed to forget about. No, it's just all these agents coming in with machine guns wherever there's a, monster or alien or whatever, and they just start shooting shit up, and they don't even shoot anything. It's like they just start shooting random shit and for no reason, and this goes on for like 10 minutes. Eventually, near the end of the movie, they find out that they find the scientist who by now is evil because he's injecting himself with monster blood for kicks, I guess. So they find his lab in an abandoned gold mine, and they find out that that's like the portal where all the monsters are coming out of, and they kill him, find out that Edward Carnby was experimented on, even though the audience pretty much figured that out by the trailer. And he and Tara Reid returned to the city after blowing up the secret lair, and so that's Alone in the Dark.
And of course, what shitty movie isn't complete without a stupid-ass ending? Well, that sucked. And of course, it ends with... Wait a minute. That's Nightwish! Yeah, based on the game. I bet Uwe Ball hasn't even played the game. Oh god, I love Nightwish!
I can't believe that. Nightwish. I mean, Nightwish. They're above that. Why were they in the credits of that movie? I mean, the singer of Nightwish is one of the judges on Finnish Idol, which I'm actually not making up. I don't get... The whole soundtrack is... It's kind of a mess. They got some pretty good names in metal, like All Shall Perish, Dying Fetus, Nightwish, I'm gonna pronounce this horribly, Demi Bogart, I can't pronounce that, but you know who I'm trying to say. And you know how much they used? They used like 2 metal songs. They ended with that Nightwish song, and there's, I don't know, something by like Descented in the middle, like during a fight scene. And the rest of it's horrible synthesized, like it sounds like it's trying to be orchestral instruments. And one thing I did notice a lot of, whenever someone picked up an artifact or like opened a treasure chest or something, like all Legend of Zelda, you'd hear like wind chimes. Fucking wind chimes, like someone in the background's going, "Ooh, magic." I guess there are miracles in Alone in the Dark. There be miracles all over this bitch. I don't know. It has to be seen. It rips off so many movies. For example, Terminator, Aliens, Alien, and one of my favorites, Pitch Black. Because, and this isn't a joke, all the like action scenes take place in the dark. At least in Pitch Black, when everything is for real pitch black, you could at least tell what was going on. But it's just, and I'm sorry, what does that have to do with the video game? So far I counted nothing. I think I would have remembered in the first game if you ran around shooting at shit with Christian Slater. I don't know. Why am I surprised? don't know why I'm surprised. It's a video game movie. They're never good. But even other video game movies like Postal or Silent Hill, you can still watch those and laugh at how stupid they are. This is just like, really? You're trying to get away with this? And Uwe Boll, the director and hated filmmaker, actually, makes money off of how bad these movies are. Like, if his movie doesn't make as much as he spent on it, and believe me, I think he spent a lot on this, he gets he gets reimbursed for all the money he spent. So he probably made a ton off of this movie. If you're not familiar with his other movies, he made the craptastical, that is a word, Blood Rain. I think he made Blood Rain 2, the movie. I want to say there's a sequel. There probably isn't. Say what you will about the Resident Evil movies. At least they keep you entertained. I wanted to go back and replay the first, or at least play the first game. I wanted to replay New Nightmare because, that at least had somewhat of an interesting storyline. It's just fuse aliens with pitch black and add terrible acting of an atrocious story, horrible CG, mediocre soundtrack, and you got Alone in the Dark. It just blows my mind on so many levels. Just how much they ripped it off and thought they could get away with. The only thing it was missing that Aliens had was Lance Henriksen. But guess what? He's in Alone in the Dark too. That's right, they made a sequel, but thankfully this was straight to DVD. I have yet to see it, but hopefully I'm going to see it later today, so, yeah. So, that's Alone in the Dark. It makes you want to go back and play even the new game, which isn't that good. That's better than this, even though it's an action title and Alone in the Dark's primarily a survival horror game. So, Alone in the Dark must be seen to believe, but do not buy it. You will regret it. You will regret it.
My mommy says that there's nothing to be afraid of in the dark.